Audience of Junk House, we're gathered here today to talk about we need to make Junk House back to bits again.
That's right, Donald. That's absolutely right, Donald.
Thank you, Donald.
Junk House is you're perfectly welcome. Donald.
It's the 3A. I was also thinking that the Junk House needs the bits. America it doesn't like the junk when it's not funny.
Who the hell is this guy, Donald? Who does this guy think he is, Donald?
Who does he?
It's me, also Donald.
Welcome to Junk House.
It's a psychobilly freakout.
I did everything right and they indicted me.
Welcome back.
Welcome
back.
I hope you liked my wonderful impression of Donald J. Trump.
It's so bad. God, I feel like if Donald Trump is Cheeto flavored, that was like, like the organic white cheddar Cheetos, like that was how far off it was, still good.
Even more
because
white.
it's Cordell.
Even more white.
Even just more what? Like, yeah. Also, y'all hear that Donald Trump now owes New York $35 billion, or some shit like that.
Why?
No, wait, 35 million. It totaled how much he owes America in general is 1.6 billion. But the amount of lawsuits and stuff, I don't want to get into.
Got it. But I'm not good at impressions or character voices. I can do my voice and I can modulate it here and there. But I cannot dial into another person's manner of speaking, and I don't understand what it is about me. I'm incapable of it.
Which is especially interesting because you're a good actor.
Yeah,
yes.
It's just weird actor. That's the only part of you that you can't act.
Yes, I cannot I can act with my voice. I can only make it my voice though.
Yeah.
There's only which will be interesting when my turn to DM a campaign for Nat Wonderful comes up. They're all going to be variations on my voice. I think part of it's just lack of practice, but
it's fine.
I'm not good at it. I have one impression that I can do well, and it's Carl Weezer from Jimmy Neutron.
You cannot just say that without backing it up.
Okay, fine.
We're holding him hostage until he does it.
What's wrong, Junk House? Did you not believe that I could do a Carl Weezer voice? Huh?
I'm putting the gun down.
That's right.
That's pretty stellar.
It's the only one I can do. I've perfected Carl Weezer, but I can't do anything else.
I feel like I'm not bad at voices. I don't think I'm good at voices, but I feel like I'm not bad at them.
We concluded that you were the best of the three of us.
I still have no clue.
At Donald Trump, at least.
Yeah. The best person I know at voices is Drew Hawley.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Yeah.
Drew is very good at voices. Anyway, we talk about making Junk House bits again, and this is my contribution. As we all know, Mr. Kellogg of Kellogg's fame.
Rest in piss.
Was it John Harvey Kellogg? Is it John Harvey?
John Harvey Kellogg.
John Harvey Kellogg. What a man. He invented cornflakes to keep us from the sin of absolutely cranking all day long.
He knew that cranking hog was destroying America's youth, and he set out on the admirable goal to create a cereal so bland, to invent cereal, make a food so bland that no one could crank after eating it.
No one can get turned on by that crunchy crunch.
Now, what's interesting is he specifically invented cold cereal, because porridge and oatmeal had been around before.
Yeah.
But we're not here to talk about porridge and oatmeal.
No,
I'll die
there's
on
another
that
episode.
Day.
That's
another episode.
That's when I die.
We'll talk about hot cereals another time.
We're gonna pour the hot cereal into Cordell's grave.
If
he dies on that day.
What I want to talk about is John Harvey Kellogg invented cornflakes so I would not crank my hog. I want to talk about the crankability of cereals. Because
it didn't work.
It didn't work. Listen, people out here are crazy for the crank. And that is...
Crazy for the crank.
We're crank crazy over here.
Christmas with the cranks.
That's a whole movie about
Crank
cranking.
High Voltage.
That's another movie.
Fast and Furious, Crank and Drift.
So many movies.
Tokyo Crank? Was that better?
You know what?
Be better?
John Harvey Kellogg, I'm renaming you. Your name is now Dr. Crankenstein because you did nothing. So,
Incredible name. That's a good name.
I'd throw that on a jersey or like a Letterman jacket. That's
in honor of Dr. Crankenstein. I want to talk about the fuckability of cereals.
Finally, a real topic on this show.
And part of this is going to be, do we smash or do we pass? But part of this is going to be, we got to talk about it, okay?
And no mascots.
This
is not about
no
the
mascots.
This is all of them are pretty sexy.
All of them are
They're
sexy.
all horny.
Tony the Tiger's raw sexuality would destroy everything.
I would get topped by that leprechaun.
That Tricks Bunny. No, for real, my favorite. I'd suck down Count Chocula. Know what I'm saying?
Now,
have you noticed how few where are the girl cereal mascots? Where are they at?
You know, they did introduce a new one in the past year in the monster cereal lineups that are done, and it is I think it's a caramel apple cereal. Is her cereal, and she kind of is like a girl Frankenstein of sorts. And she's a DJ. That is her profession.
DJs are sexy.
Oh,
so yeah.
Like kind of like a zombie DJ.
So before
Caramella Creeper is her name. Okay,
that's hot.
There it is.
She wins.
What I want to know before we do anything right now, off the top of your head, what is the most smashable cereal? Ignoring the mascot. And we've talked a little bit prior to this about how do we define smashable. And I believe the criteria we came up with is mouthfeel, both of the cereal and how the name sounds coming out of your mouth. The flavor, and what was our other fucking category?
I mean, it's the visual, right? What does that sucker look like?
It's the visual.
Yeah.
Some shapes are sexier than others.
Visual appeal, taste, and how the name feels was what we decided on.
But
triangle is sexier than a square.
We're trying. Even though we hate him,
John Harvey Kellogg, Dr. Crankenstein.
John Harvey, Dr. Crankenstein, intended cereal to be eaten dry.
Which also
sick nasty bastard.
Hey,
if I'm gonna
not, and I'm gonna say this is my most smashable cereal right now. I have bare-fisted a box of Cinnamon Toast Crunch and thrown them in my awaiting gob and just smash them.
That's fair. The issue with mine is I have two separate ones for a dry and a wet.
Oh, mine's the same, dry or wet. I'm smashing Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Which one do you want me to start with?
I feel like most things start dry then become wet, so let's go that way.
Yeah. Start dry to wet.
Yeah.
My dry one.
Mm-hmm.
Reese's Puffs. Eat 'em up, eat 'em up, eat 'em up, eat 'em up. Reese's Puffs. I mean, they're good with milk. You know, they're great with milk. Even that's what I would say. I would say hunky dory even with milk. But and I'm not even saying that I like them more dry. I'm just saying, like, if I'm picking a dry cereal,
it's gonna be Reese's.
It's gonna be Reese's. It's with the taste, both in the name and in the flavor itself.
This makes me so curious what the wet
The little
is.
balls. I like the balls.
That's fair.
I knew it.
I like balls. What can I say?
What's the wet? If the dry is something that I personally, and I'm not trying to come for you, I personally think Reese's Puffs dry shreds the roof of your mouth. Just shred.
To a point, that's all cereals, though, I will say.
Fair.
That's the issue.
Fair.
Cereals are painful. It's a labor of love.
That's why it stops you from cranking.
Oh
my gosh, Dr. Cranky.
John Harvey Kellogg, you genius.
He was like, eat my dry cornflakes, shred the roof of your mouth to where you're bleeding. You're not going to be thinking about cranking that hog. You're going to be thinking
you won't want to crank.
You're going to be thinking about how to disinfect your mouth so you don't get sick and die.
Amen.
And then you're going to crank.
So, Sammy, what's your wet cereal?
Do I do wet one or do we go to Cordell and back to
that's fair. If Cordell has two different ones, then
I think mine are the same.
Okay.
I think mine are the same, and it might be controversial.
Oh,
my wet's a little controversial too. So.
Oh God, we are dealing with controversy. Okay, we're like make Junkhouse controversial again.
Forget conspiracy, Carl. Controversial, Carl.
Cordell, what's your cereal? I gotta know.
It's Crave.
Okay.
I don't think that's controversial.
I don't think that's
Caleb sighed heavily.
Okay, because I have bad experiences with Crave specifically.
Okay.
I really loved it. And then I went to the hospital because one time I got high and ate a whole box in one sitting, and my blood sugar went very high.
Oh no.
Caleb, I want to point out an interesting trend of being your friend that I've noticed. Almost every time you have a story that involves not enjoying a food anymore, it's because you jacked up your sugar very badly one time with it and then can't return to it.
Okay. You're right. But
the point still stands. No, I get it. For me, Crave, right? Something about so a rectangle, the shape itself, right?
Okay.
A rectangle isn't super sexy, but the way it's got that chocolate filling, and if you bite it in the middle, you get the filling in the middle. It kind of curves out pretty nicely. The name Crave itself, Crave. And then also the flavor. I mean, my favorite's the double chocolate, where it's like a chocolate outside, chocolate inside. But even normal Crave is just delightful. You can eat it dry. It's delicious wet.
I got to put it out there because I want to make sure the listeners know Cordell's bias is going into this. Cordell is kind of a chocolate pervert. Like,
I'm a fiend.
I once have seen Cordell do double chocolate Crave with chocolate milk and chocolate syrup. Like, Cordell is a chocolate pervert.
When I was
Death by Chocolate, that's Cordell.
Can I tell you the most grotesque breakfast I've ever eaten as a chocolate fiend? And I ate this multiple times.
Please do. Chocolate pervert, please.
It was back in my fat kid days. My chocolate pervert days were at an all-time high. I was eating off-brand Cocoa Pebbles, right?
Nice.
Okay.
I had a chocolate, like, kind of not protein drink, but just like a chocolate, like, pour the powder in the milk, mix it up. Not a Nesquik. Yeah. It was a different brand. They had like vanilla and all sorts of other things too.
But like that kind of thing.
That kind of thing.
Okay.
Mixed up 2 cups of milk of that. Use that as the milk for the cereal, and then broke a fudge Pop-Tart on top of that, and then put some chocolate syrup on it.
So Cordell is. So now the listeners know how when I say Cordell's a chocolate pervert, it is kind of worrying.
I've gotten a lot better. Now I only put a little bit of chocolate syrup on my cereal as a treat. I've earned it. I've been a good boy.
You recorded Junk House today. You deserve a little treat.
Yeah. All right.
And now, I eat yogurt and I just put some chocolate chips and honey in there. Like I've become a more reasonable man.
That feels way more normal. I'm so proud. I'm proud of you.
I'm proud of you.
You better be not proud of me.
What's your controversial wet?
Now, this is one that the reason I split them is I just don't think you can do this one dry. I don't think there's a possible way.
Watch me. But come on, tell me.
Raisin Bran Crunch.
Oh. You like Raisin Bran?
Oh, Raisin Bran is my favorite cereal.
No. Listen here. Raisin Bran. One of the best cereals known to mankind.
My favorut cereal. And
Raisin
Crunch.
Bran Crunch with the granola? Oh.
With the granola? Sometimes they have the ones with the nut. That's pretty fucking nuts. But the granola is better.
Here's what I do. Ready? Here's what I do, Sammy. You ready for this? Hold on, Cordell. You're not part of this conversation now. You have to go.
Okay.
Sammy, can we talk about, let's talk about Raisin Bran for a second. Extra raisin bran that has double the amount of raisins. Then you buy honey bunches of oat almond and do like a little mixy, like 2/3 raisin bran, 1/3 of that honey bunches of oats with almond. Peak cereal. Cereal cannot get better than that.
I'm going to go to Walmart because Aldi's doesn't have it, but Walmart and get both of those things.
Loving Aldi's though. Loving
Aldi's.
Aldi's brand has a
crunch version.
Has a crunch or has a honey bunches of oats with almonds type cereal. That's really good. Their brand is really good. Mm-hmm.
I work at Aldi's. I like Aldi's. I like their things. Mm-hmm. Their Raisin Bran don't got enough raisins in it.
Don't got enough raisins.
Mm-mm. Yeah,
Cordell, you can come back. Cordell,
you can come back.
You can come back if you want.
I saw you making faces out the window when you heard
being
that.
Disgusting. You're being nasty pervert.
Do you not like raisins, Cordell?
I think raisins are fine. I don't want them in my cereal, which is meant to be a sweet treat for me to eat.
What
raisins are sweet.
Raisins are sweet.
No, they bring a little bit of bitterness I don't appreciate.
Are you saying you just want pure sweet? You don't want other flavors in there to make it more complex?
In my cereal, yes. Cereal is meant to be nonstop sweet train. I will hold that till the day I die. When it comes to dessert, though, I'm a big mix and other flavors guy. I am not exclusively sweets always, but if I'm going to eat a bowl of cereal, I want it to, because I'm a yogurt man most mornings. I'm going to eat some yogurt with a little bit of chocolate and honey, right? Yeah. I do almonds in my yogurt. But if I'm eating a cereal, that sucker is sweet train. I'm going to sweet train to sweet city.
I just want to say I didn't know when I could insert this, but now that we're talking about raisins, last night I made a homemade bread pudding. Mixed in some raisins into it, which they do traditional. It's like a traditional mix in.
Yeah.
But you mix in the raisins. I didn't have any pineapple. I like some pineapple in my bread pudding, but with the raisins, Olivia had never had it before, and she pointed out because the raisins, it's like everything else is so sweet. The raisins provide like a tartness to it that kind of makes it to where you can eat multiple spoonfuls,
That's true.
Thank you, raisins.
Thank you,
raisins.
Y'all want to talk about fuckable cereals?
Yeah. Are we going to do a smash or pass just run through now?
Or are we trying to find the most smashable for all of us?
I think we have to find the most smashable for all of us. At the end of the episode, we're going to come back and we're going to revisit and see if any of our answers have changed.
Yeah.
So all of us as a group, what is our most smashable?
Yes.
Yeah.
We have to agree together.
We're not finding what is the most smashable for just us. This is going to be definitively for all people the most
for
smashable.
All time.
Every class.
At least
origin.
Until
every sexuality.
And at least until
it's harder
now.
To do, but yes.
At least until now, because we don't know what future madman is going to come out with some insane cereal that's going to blow our mind and make us all jizz.
I mean, Carmella came out pretty recently, so
I I tried it.
We're not doing
fine.
mascots.
It's fine. We're not talking about mascots.
We said that.
Which is
I
important.
know. I'm just saying
because right off the bat,
you just mentioned a mascot immediately.
No, the cereal is called Carmelo.
Oh, wait, what? Really?
Yeah, the cereal's called.
It's
like Count Chocula or
it's like
okay.
Boo Berry.
Listen, I got heated there. That's my bad.
Okay.
I need you to apologize to Samantha real quick.
I literally just did actually.
Do it again.
No.
Okay. Anyway, first up, why we can't count mascots right off the bat.
Tony the Tiger.
It is Rice Krispies is the number one seller since 2004. I've pulled up a list of the top 30 from 2004 until now. So that's 20 years of data we're working with.
That's a lot of years.
It's a lot of years.
It is a lot of years.
A little plain.
A little plain?
I don't think you can call that cereal the most smashable if it's that plain. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think so.
It's a very plain Jane cereal, not smashable.
It's not crankable. It's not crankable.
You tell me Rice Krispies and my erection goes away.
Now
that is what John Kellogg was intending.
Rice Krispie treats.
Different.
I'm down.
We're back.
But that's
the marshmallow in there. That's
the marshmallow. It's not cereal anymore.
But here's the thing. We're going. Okay, here's the 3 categories. Visual appeal. It's like little rocks. It's like little white rocks.
It's like little baby rocks.
It's got to be a special kind of rock for me to want to crank.
It's got to be obsidian for Cordell.
It's got to be obsidian. You ever seen the light hit obsidian at the right angle? You'll get it.
Minecraft.
You'll get it.
And taste
Bland.
Boring.
Bland.
How the name
Rice.
feels.
Oh wait.
Rice Krispie treat.
Okay, good. Rice Krispie is a good name.
Yeah, don't add the treat.
Krispie.
I'm sorry, but treat is not.
That was.
Rice
I'm so see.
Krispie.
That's the problem with Rice Krispies is I never talk about them unless I'm saying Rice Krispie treat.
Same.
Boom. But Rice Krispie has a good mouthful. It rolls off the tongue.
So Rice
Krispie.
I think definitively we're all saying pass.
Pass.
I'd
go on a date with Rice Krispie, but I don't think I'm smashing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not killing them in the fuck, marry, kill. You know?
Now, another
marry
one.
A Krispie.
I feel like the top 3 cereals that were sellers. Can I just like spit them out real quick because I think they're all going to be passed for a very similar.
They're
reason.
all passes.
It's Rice Krispies, Cheerios, and Chex.
Why are the worst? Why are the plain cereals the best sellers? Is it the elderly?
I think it's the elderly, babies, and all 3 of those. Cheerios. My granddad used to make a Cheerio treat bar. Is what it was called.
Yeah,
like a little snack bar where he had like raisins and dates and peanut butter and nuts and Cheerios all together. So good. And then Rice Krispie treats. You need Rice Krispies for that. And then Chex Mix. I think that is the sellers we're looking at there.
Fair.
Are we? I have to throw in something into the mix real quick.
Okay. Okay.
Are we throwing in special editions?
I think if we're talking about like Rice Krispies versus Cocoa Krispies, those are 2 different cereals.
But what if I bring up Cheerios? No, chocolate covered strawberry Cheerios.
I am of the mindset that special editions are like wearing lingerie.
Okay,
if I don't want it naked,
like
I don't necessarily want it dressed up either. It might be more appealing, but at the end of the day, I'm taking the clothes off to smash.
Very fair. Very fair. While those Cheerios are great, they're still Cheerios at the end of the day. You're right. So,
but
yes,
I also want to draw a delineation because I think this is different. Is a Cheerio is a different cereal, even though it's the same basically, than a Honey Nut Cheerio. Those feel.
Yes.
I just want to make sure because there are some things that I think started as special edition, such as Captain Crunch versus Captain Crunch with Crunch Berries.
Yes.
You know,
Yes.
those started as special editions, became their own thing.
The strawberry ones are like Valentine's Day special editions.
Yeah.
So not going to stay around. Those get out when they become mainstays,
Yes.
then they're not special editions anymore. So
when they spin off,
like Torchwood for Doctor Who. That's a little reference for Caleb.
There you go, Caleb. We got you, buddy.
We're leaving out the Sarah Jane Adventures, but I'll move on. Anyway,
you ruined it, Caleb. We were doing a nice thing for you. You were
I'm just saying. You know, we can bring in Dune 2 and have Zendaya at the premiere of Dune 2 kind of dressed up like the cyber woman from Torchwood, but it's fine. Anyway, this is one where I think we're going to have to challenge ourselves to remove the notoriety and the reputation from the cereal. Special K is the number 4 seller. Now, we all know this is MILF cereal.
This is MILF cereal.
This is MILF cereal. But
I hear Special K, I think not Smashable. Then I see who's eating Special K, and I think Smashable.
But what is added most times to Special K?
With red berries is specifically.
With red berries, added fruit normally. If you're not going to get the Special K by itself, I don't know if that's smashable.
I think Special K with red berries is a specific cereal.
It is,
but
it feels like a spinoff.
It is, yeah. I think Special K with red berries completely smashable. That is a good smash.
But sometimes those red berries are a little too dry. I don't like how freeze dried they are.
Okay,
I want them fresh bears.
Hold on, I want to ask something to the two of you. How long do you let your cereal sit in the milk before consumption?
Pour, spoon, out. It's right in there.
It's immediate.
I'm mixing it a little bit, but I like the different. I like ending with the more soggy kind of vibes. Like you get still some of the crunch at the top, and then I'm a freak. Is what I'm saying. I'm a freak into these bowls.
I'm worried about what Cordell is gonna say.
I like it soggy.
I think we have all three on here because I'm kind of like, I'll let it sit for a few seconds. You know, I'll let it rehydrate a little bit.
If I'm going to be eating cereal and I want it to be sweet, I'm already putting a little bit of chocolate syrup on top just to drizzle, making it more soggy inherently. I don't want to scrape up my mouth eating a big honkin' bowl of cereal treat for myself. So the soggy diminishes the scrape. And honestly, it gets sexier the wetter it is.
Not.
The wetness does make depending on the type of cereal, changes the properties of the milk.
And this is the first one.
The flavor.
Special K. Visual appeal. I'm going to say smash.
I'm still going to pass on
I can't say smash. With the added berries, I'm not going to. I mean, like, I'd smash the red berries on a good day, on its best day.
I will say overall, when it comes to flavor, visual appeal, how the name feels in the mouth, this is a contentious smash for me.
Okay.
I think Special K is just the unsexiest name I've ever heard. Like, it makes me think of laxatives.
Oh, man. I hadn't thought about it that
way.
I hadn't thought about it that way.
And when everybody's special, nobody's special.
Exactly. And Syndrome eats it, so I hate him.
Lucky Charms.
Smash.
Smash for sure.
Smash. Visual appeal.
We don't even need to talk about this. It's such a smash.
It's so obvious to everybody.
We got to do a little bit of figuring it out because we got to determine the most smashable. So visual appeal.
Fantastic.
Heart, stars, horseshoes, clovers, and balloons. Hourglasses, rainbows, and tasty red balloons.
It is such a win in terms of smashability. Like the name, fantastic. I do feel lucky eating those charms.
All over
the look, you've got the bland cereal look that isn't super smashable, but then you see those marshmallows, and that changes the game. Mouthfeel, the marshmallows getting chomped on, you don't lose.
You don't. But this is a competition, and we are the judges. So we must bring up the negative points. The classic basic cereal is a little too basic and kind of flavorless. They could make it more cereal. It could be better. Now, this is still coming from a point of full smashability on my part. This was my childhood cereal growing up. But as it is a competition, we must bring up these negative points.
What voice are you doing right now?
Hi there. My name is Terracotta, and this is the 7 o'clock news.
I love it.
This is something I want to bring up is that this is a toasted oat cereal. So you're experiencing a majority oat flavor. I am more preferential towards a wheat cereal or a
That could be good.
over an oat.
Now,
So,
I haven't tried Lucky Charms with oat milk. Maybe that combination of the oats would affect the flavor. I don't know.
I also want to say, and this will come up at some point.
This is going to come.
Lucky Charms Dry.
I'm going to come.
Lucky Charms Dry for this person, completely unsmashable.
Wow. I would smash dry Lucky Charms all the time.
Yes.
And you're a sicko for that. But I love you.
I'm a nasty bitch.
But
you're real nasty.
You get it wet,
disgusting.
Smashable.
Yes. Here's the thing. Lucky Charms is one of those like face 5 body 10 cereals. Like I look at most of it, like most of it's wonderful. So if I were just looking at the dry cereal part, no. Dry marshmallows, smash all day long.
For sure.
I think that's important. It does befuddle the senses.
Now, I think why I am especially okay with this, right? I'm going to go into my history a little bit with the dryness, right?
Okay.
I grew up the child of a pilot, so I flew a lot, rather, and spent a lot of times in hotels. What do they have at hotels?
Cereal.
Lucky
a
Charms.
lot.
Those little boxes of the cereals, the tiny little ones. And sometimes the milk that they have at hotels, nuh-uh, why? No, don't drink that, stinky, disgusting, gross. So sometimes you're just like, I really want Lucky Charms. You're a child, of course. Well, I really want Lucky Charms. I'm just going to down this shit. And you do it, and you enjoy it.
Yeah. Here's what I will say. Any cereal coming out of one of those little boxes, inherently smashable.
100%.
The presentation's impeccable. Presentation's too good.
We spent too much time on Lucky Charms, though. We got to move on.
We got to move on. We're moving on. This next one, Cinnamon Toast Crunch, is the number 6 seller over the past 20 years. Smash and smash on all accounts for me.
I think it smashes for me.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch?
Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Right now, we're at 2 out of 3 smashes, so I think it is instantly moving on into the smash list.
Automatically there. I do think smashable the most when wet. When dry, I'm a little pickier with it.
That's reasonable.
Here's the question: does it beat Lucky Charms? Because Lucky Charms seems to be our most smashable.
No, it does not beat Lucky Charms.
I think it beats.
Doesn't dethrone.
It beats Lucky Charms with a bullet. Okay, like
with a bullet. They killed him.
It killed the charm, Lucky?
It can kill him. I wouldn't care. I wouldn't give
give us your reasonings.
What's wrong with you?
All right. So I want you a little bit of my backstory. My dad grew up military. One of the only cereals we could eat on base was Cinnamon Toast Crunch. It was the best. And I could consistently get it. It was the only like unhealthy cereal. I'm putting that in air quotes because I think defining food by health is also not a great dichotomy to do.
Yeah.
It's not sexy.
It's not. It's
when
not
you
sexy
do food
not
by
smashable.
but it was the only like quote unquote unhealthy cereal that we consistently had in the house. And cinnamon toast, one of my favorite treats growing up.
Yeah.
Microwave a tortilla, slather some butter on it, cinnamon and sugar, like sopapillas, but without all the crunchy goodness. So that flavor that I loved as a childhood, I could just get it in Captain. I could just get it. I could get it in my cinnamon toast crunch.
Cinnamon toast Captain
That's
Crunch.
fair.
And
I'll give you that.
all the dust at the bottom, that's like kid cocaine. That's like kid cocaine.
See, wow, this is still smash. I prefer the French toast version of this cereal.
That is on this list. So,
I mean,
it's good.
That's why this one isn't beaten Luck Charm for me.
That's fair. That's fair. I think we can move on. I think we can agree it's a smash. Maybe less so than Lucky Charms for the other two. I'm fine with that.
Right now, we just got to find something to dethrone Lucky Charms.
This next one might be an actual debate. It is Kellogg's Fruit Loops.
Pass.
They're gay, but pass.
Oh, damn. Not even a debate. Okay, moving on. Cap'n Crunch.
Pass.
Pass.
Yeah, pass. The mascot's hot, but we're not talking about mascots right now.
We're not talking about
You think he's hot?
No, it's a
okay,
bit.
Okay. That reaction was so visceral.
Now listen, there is some sexual energy coming from the Cap'n. But
that is just the uniform, and you know it.
It is.
Yeah,
it is.
He's low on
You
the
doesn't love
You
a
want
Seaman.
anyone in a uniform, and you know you do.
Who doesn't love a Seaman? That's all I'm saying.
Put
Okay,
that
next.
Seaman on my poop deck.
And do what, Cordell? And do what? No.
I'm straight, remember? I don't know.
Oh.
Frosted Flakes.
Pass.
Smash.
Wow. A pass from Cordell.
Smash. Are you kidding me?
What you're gonna learn through this experience here is I am shockingly picky in what cereals I'll eat.
Do you
including
need
the Smash
me to help
abilities.
convince you, Sammy? Because I will.
What? Sure.
Okay. Got the ridges. They're not uniform pieces. They're not uniform little sexy pieces. You got variety in there.
Okay.
Kinda broke
What's
up
it
a
made
little
out
bit.
of?
It's a
Corn?
corn-based cereal. It's
Corn.
a corn flake that is frosted. It is John Harvey Kellogg's original cereal with a frosted coating.
Like it came on.
Dr. Krankenstein himself made
Came
this
on
to
these?
say, don't smash. And you know what we did? We fucking glazed it.
We said up that smash ability.
Hey,
Up it.
You almost pushed me into passing by bringing up that they're just flakes. But I'm gonna smash. I don't think they dethrone. I don't even think they go above cinnamon toast.
I agree, but they're smashes.
I'm gonna smash.
They're smashes.
Cordell's very upset.
Cordell's upset.
I mean, they're just not. They're just not.
I was almost there with you. I was almost there.
That's okay. That's okay. I mean, you are some John Harvey Kellogg simps, and I can't control that.
What can I say?
Honey Nut Cheerios.
Smash dry.
Ooh.
Smash dry pass
Raw.
wet.
Thank you. Smash raw pass wet.
Smash raw pass cooked.
What is happening?
I smashed both ways, but yeah. Let's go.
Honey Nut.
You sick puppy.
Honey
In
Nut,
both
you
holes.
make the list. I'm also making a list of the ones that we have deemed smashable.
Doesn't beat Lucky Charms.
Doesn't be Lucky Charms so
Of course
far.
not. Of course not.
No.
You want to know something else?
What?
This next one's for kids because it's Trix.
I'm gonna say something crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I like their yogurt better than the cereal.
The yogurt is way
Same.
better
The
than
yogurt's
the cereal.
way better.
Yeah. I'm going to pass on it.
I'm passing on the cereal, honestly. If it's yogurt, I'm taking it every day.
Yogurt smash.
I'll pass. This is a hesitant pass.
Okay, fair. That's very fair.
Pass.
Hezzy
Grape
passes?
nuts.
Grape nuts. I've
Grape nut.
never really eaten.
My God,
that
if you
cereal.
want to shit
I've never
yourself
heard of
for
that.
the rest
Grape
of the day.
nuts?
Oh my God. It's like 3 times the amount of fiber than in any other cereal. It is a brick that hits your stomach and says, you gotta shit yourself right now.
In a good way?
If you're blocked up, yeah.
So passing unless you're blocked up?
It's a pass unless you need to poop. It's a pass
I'm
unless you need
bricked
to
up.
pass.
It's a pass unless you need it to pass.
A pass unless you need something to pass.
That's beautiful. That's poetry right there.
Thank you, Grape Nuts. Shout out Grape Nuts.
I'm adding the next one to the smash list even before we even say it because I already know it. It's Cocoa Puffs.
Oh, smash so hard.
Smash.
Which is better, Cocoa Puffs or Cocoa Pebbles?
I'm a Cocoa Pebbles.
They're different.
I'm a
over
Pebbles
Cocoa
boy.
Puffs.
I'm a Pebbles boy. You heard of my sick concoction I made in my pervert days. I'm
Now,
a Pebbles boy.
but here's what I'm going to say.
Say it.
I
out
think
loud.
a Cocoa Puff beats Frosted Flakes and Honey Nut Cheerios. I think it's a solid number 3. I don't think it beats Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
I agree. I concur.
Wait. Say that
chocolate.
again.
Cocoa Puffs
Yeah.
beats Frosted Flakes
Okay.
and Honey Nut Cheerios.
Yes.
It does not beat Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
I think it clears Cinnamon Toast Crunch, personally.
Now, have you taken into account the chocolate pervertness?
That's what I gotta say.
I'm heavily biased. I'm a sick puppy.
That's what I'm gonna say.
I'm a big old perv.
I would give it to you, though.
I
personally, I would give that to Cordell, even though chocolate pervert.
I'm
you
a
know
sick
what?
freak.
I'll say it's okay, but I refuse to let Cinnamon Toast Crunch drop lower than 3. That is my only thing.
I'm going to let it go.
We'll see.
I
We'll
think
see.
it's a top 10. I don't know if it clears 5 for me personally.
Wow. I mean, I would be okay if it got as low as 5. Any lower than 5, I'd not be okay. The next one, Honey Smacks. How we feeling?
What?
Honey Smacks.
Never
Pass. I've had them before and they're all right, but
They're fine.
they just smack, you know.
They smack.
Now, honeycombs.
Pass. Different.
That's
Different
some
and
of my
good.
childhood shit.
That's a very different story. That's really good.
Yeah.
All right, yeah.
I like
So
those.
Honey Smacks is a pass. Corn Pops.
Pass.
Pass. Cookie Crisp.
Smash.
Smash. Not dry, though, personally.
No,
Smash
smash wet,
never
pass
dry.
dry.
Pass
I
dry.
agree.
Exactly.
Just eat a cookie if you want it dry. Eat
Honestly,
a cookie.
I think just below Cinnamon Toast Crunch because I'd smash Cinnamon Toast Crunch dry and wet. I would not.
I think it's a 4, I think.
Yeah, cinnamon
It's a solid
toast just
4.
feels like breakfast. So, like, I don't
Cookie Crisp feels like dessert.
Yes.
Yeah.
All brand.
Yeah.
Pass.
Pass.
Anytime brand's in there, I'm probably passing. I
Other
like the
than
name.
raisin. Other than the raisin.
Honeycomb, it's back.
Smash. Not the
dry.
highest on the list.
I would say smash below Frosted Flakes, above Honey Nut Cheerios.
Yep.
Agree.
I think that's perfect. That's perfect. That's beautiful, perfect, and delicious.
You're right, and I love you for it.
Salt Bay.
The next one, Crispix, which is a varietal of Chex.
No. It's going to be a no from me.
No.
Not even a pass. It's a no.
Are you stupid?
This
Chex is not a cereal. It's a trail mix.
It's a mix.
They committed a grave sin the day they turned that into a cereal.
I don't want to put trail dust on my cereal.
You want a pretzel in milk?
We may have the one to beat
Lucky
Charms.
That's a big thing to say.
First of all, please clip that and put it in the soundboard for the Discord.
What? Why do you do the things you do?
Because it's the best. That was
so funny.
That's one of the best things that's ever happened on this show.
That was incredible.
It's a comedy podcast.
Just sometimes you catch me so off guard. I don't know what to do.
I'm glad. Good. That's my job.
We got to recenter.
That's how I know I did good.
Okay. Bring it in.
Bring it in. Cocoa Krispies. I have a box of these in my pantry right now.
I'm gonna be bold here.
Bold.
I think Cocoa Krispies are a step below Cocoa Pebbles.
They're the same cereal.
But they're not, and you know they're not.
No, they're not.
They're not the same cereal.
They're the same.
Okay,
Caleb,
What are
they're
you
not.
talking about?
Okay,
They're
Get
so
this.
clearly not the same cereal.
Have you ever had the rice? You know the rice cakes? You know the rice cakes that you can
I
buy?
love a rice.
You get the chocolate ones, right? Have you ever got those? Those are good, but they're just kind of air. Cocoa Krispies is just air, just chocolate air, and
It's
It
a
is
smash.
chocolate
It's a smash.
It is a smash, but it is not as smashable as several other cereal
exactly,
varietals.
it's good, but the air is too much. I need
It's
less
not a top
How do
10
you
for
feel
me.
about at least putting
It's
it
not
below
even top
Cookie
10.
Crisp above Frosted?
I could do that.
I'm down with that. Yes, I'm down with
Okay,
that.
so
I'll
right
give
now
you
it's
that.
number 5.
Okay.
Your behavior's been good lately. You can have it.
Thank you. Number 21 on this list, French Toast Crunch.
Obviously, like I had said earlier, that's a smash and above cinnamon toast for me. But
It's a smash and just below Cinnamon Toast for me.
I'm okay. I'm okay with that.
It's smash. I don't care where we put it.
I just really like that the pieces are little toasts. They're little toasts. It's cuter than like the than the cookies because you don't really see tiny toasts, you know?
I'm putting
do
it
see
just
tiny
below,
cookies,
All the time.
They're everywhere.
putting it just below Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Yeah, that I'm down with that.
That feels right.
As long as there's the footnote
Oreos.
that I do it above. Okay. Oreos, okay. I think smash for me. I don't
It's
care
a
where they
pass
go
for
on the
me.
list,
It's
but
too much.
I do agree that it is too much, but in a smashable way.
I'd put it maybe below Honey Nut.
You're gonna question some life choices after smashing it, but I do think it is a smash.
No,
I don't think you question smashing
way to
Honey
say it.
Nut, though. I don't think you question smashing Honey Nut.
Of course not. Of course not. We
So-
all have those memories from being infants that we don't realize we have.
Exactly.
So Oreo O's, I'm putting below Honey Nut Cheerios. Waffle Crisp.
Never had them.
Never had them either.
Never had
So,
them, but sounds interesting.
Sounds interesting, but I'm going to pass on principle of have not tried it.
Yes.
We're gonna pass on passing. I think we just stay completely neutral.
Yeah.
We neutral.
Agnostic.
Crave.
Smash. Sorry, I misspoke. Let me ignore that.
Zip, zip,
put it
zip,
back.
zip, zip, zip. Cool.
Yep.
Smash.
I smash.
It's a pass for me. It's a pass.
Well, it still is.
I'll kill you.
majority
It's
pass.
a
I'll kill you where
okay,
you
it's
stand.
a
Smash.
pass
Majority pass.
dry.
Smash. Fuck.
Smash.
I smash
wet.
as well. What am I saying? Yes. Okay. I agree.
How do we feel about above Cookie Crisp, below French Toast Crunch, or above French Toast Crunch, below Cinnamon?
I think above Cookie Crisp for sure. I would put it personally above French Toast Crunch.
I would settle for above
I'm down
French
for
Toast.
that. I'm down
You
for
know?
that. I'm down
Okay.
for that.
You down for that?
Got to please the pervert somehow.
Oh, I'm a pervert.
I'm skipping there. The next few are. I'm just gonna rattle them off because I don't think any of these are smashes. But interrupt me if they are. Honey O's, Kaboom,
No.
Kellogg's Apple Jacks,
No.
Raisin Bran, which we know Cordell is gonna hard put down on. So I'm not. I'll be okay with passing it.
I'm smashing, but the majority pass.
Yeah, I'll smash, but the majority of people pass. Cocoa Pebbles.
Smash.
Smash.
Smash dry, smash wet, smash any day of the week.
I smash it over Lucky Charms.
Agree.
I don't think I'll give it to you.
Let me say this about it. Lucky Charms, you want to smash a portion of it far more than another portion. You are always trying to sculpt it to where you have the worst bites in the middle and the best on the front and back. Cocoa Pebbles, there is no bad bite. That makes it inherently more smashable. It is not face 5 body 10. It is face body 10.
Now,
that's true.
Cordell brought up an interesting point that I want to say.
Say it.
That's my complaint as to why Cinnamon Toast Crunch is currently number 4. Is there's no bad bite of Cinnamon Toast Crunch. There's no bad bite.
I do disagree. Cinnamon Toast Crunch because I'm a soggy cereal boy, right? When Cinnamon Toast Crunch becomes soggy, it loses flavor. The flavor goes into the milk, which becomes delicious, but after half of a bowl of Cinnamon Toast Crunch, I'm drinking the milk and throwing the remaining cereal away. And I think that is a damning statement.
I would agree with you on that. I'm gonna point you in the direction of a cereal that I think will change your mind on the Cinnamon Toast brand. It's the Cinnamon Toast Churro edition, where the powder is baked into the pieces.
Ooh.
Oh, I'd smash that.
It's in the shape of a churro, so you get that.
Oh yeah, the churro shape.
You get a little toast, but a churro.
It's a good one. So okay, and the last one on the list, Count Chocula.
Smash. I think it's pretty low on the list.
I think it's above Honeycomb for me.
I would agree with that.
Below Frosted Flakes.
Cordell's been real quiet.
Do you have feelings on the Count, Cordell?
I'm going to make a confession.
These are my confessions.
I've never had Count Chocula.
Oh.
So I can't, right? I can't give a smash or pass vote. I've not experienced
him. You would love him.
Oh, I would love him so much, but so in theoretical smash.
Yeah. But
no.
Fair. Understandable. I haven't tried all the monsters. I've only really tried Count Chocula, so
I would love a monster mash where you mix the cereals together.
Listen, they sell that. They sell that in October's.
Oh, in October.
They sell it. And it's really good. But it's kind of less than the sum of its parts.
It kind of
That's
tastes like brown.
fair. Kind of like my sick pervert concoction I made as a child.
Yeah.
It was not as good as it sounded.
So Cocoa Pebbles?
Cocoa Pebbles, the most smashable.
Wow.
Our top 5. I'll read out real quick. Cocoa Pebbles, Lucky Charms, Cocoa Puffs, Cinnamon Toast Crunch, Crave. Chocolate is well represented.
Honorable mentions.
Crave got in the top 5, so I'm happy.
Honorable mentions, Raisin Bran Crunch.
Reese's Puffs. All those random candy bar cereals that aren't really as good as the sum of their parts, but are kind of interesting.
Now, revisiting this at the end, has anybody's most smashable cereal changed for them personally?
I think my dry one has changed.
Oh.
And I'm going with the Cocoa Pebbles. But
my problem with the dry pebble is that you're losing half of them every time you pick them up. I feel like they're designed for baby hands, not for my big man hands.
I think that's very fair.
Which is why I'm a big Crave boy. You know, Crave is meant for man hands.
Cordell also does just really have big man hands that if he tries to pick up cereal and grips it too tightly, dust.
I've ruined a lot of my own dreams eating cereal like that.
So I think we made Dr. Krankenstein proud today.
Yeah, I think so too.
Right. When John Harvey Kellogg set out to make the least crankable invention, he really was hoping a bunch of nutsacks 60 years later would show up and talk about how crankable every variety is.
Yeah. You know what else he would like? When we read reviews and they're really bad, so guess the movie.
Got one in there.
Hell yes. I knew it had to happen.
It's time. This is a 5-star review from LJ. LJ.
Thank
My
you, LJ.
God. This was awful. Bad acting, bad plot, bad direction. Normally, I can see one even minor positive, but not with this. Wish I could have seen it in the future to see how truly awful it is.
Ding, ding, a ding.
Yes.
Madam Web.
Why would you think is that movie? Yes, 100%.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
100%.
I
got a few more because they're funny too, but
I'm going to go see this movie.
I want to see this movie real bad because of all the hype around it.
Olivia and I want to see it, so we're going to go see this movie.
I'm going to wait till it's not in theaters. I don't want to see it in theaters.
I mean, that's fair. I think I will see it for free. My favorite response I saw to this movie was that someone's like Fitbit thing, while they were watching the movie, it put them in such a strange state of mind that their exercise watch considered them asleep. For 30 minutes of that film, their watch was like, they're asleep right now.
Hold on. I'll send the tweet to our little group chat on Twitter because I know I have it sent to Olivia.
While you're doing this, I'm going to read another review because it's funny. This is a 5-star review from Gavis. I'm sorry. Gav is bored.
Thank you, Gavis.
You can see why I got that mixed up. 1/2 star goes to Lidl Freeway Cola. Very refreshing. And 1.66 pounds for 6 330 milliliter cans. A bargain and ideal for sharing in the cinema. The true hero of this film.
I just want apparently the writers of this movie are the same people that wrote Gods of Egypt and Morbius and a bunch of other really bad movies.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
I want them to write more.
I think we have lost, because here's the deal. So many movies in the recent years have been one of 3 things. They have been written by committee, they have been exceptional, or they have been intentionally bad. And I think I'm glad we're getting back to a point in cinema where we have movies that are earnestly trying and are hilariously bad. It is no fun to clown on Velocipaster because they're trying to be stupid. Sharknado was funny for the first one, and then it was dumb. But we are back. Madam Web, Morbius. These are the movies that hate watchers crave, and I'm glad they're back. Nature is healing.
Lord. And I love that it's Marvel. Like the first few have just been Marvel movies specifically.
I rooted hard for the MCU for a long time, and I'm just glad to see that Marvel movies kind of suck now, because I can say, oh yeah, stop after Endgame and move on with my life.
I'm just sad that the new brand of DC movies are all bad. So I can't be like, hey, stop on this one.
Yeah.
Watch this scene of the Batman was pretty good. I did like.
Okay, the Suicide Squad.
Yeah, the news was both of those.
If it starts with watch those.
They're gonna come out with the Poison Ivy or like the other random villain, and it's gonna be amazing.
Oh yeah,
baby.
Well, I feel like I just ate a box of grape nuts. So,
you got a shit?
You got poop real bad.
I gotta go. I had breakfast before the call this time, so it's real bad.
Uh oh.
Right. I woke up at like 7 a.m. today. That's weird for me.
Well, really quick, one more review before you wrap up. 5-star review from Luke Glenwright. I would rather be stuck spewing in public toilets and feeling super dizzy than watch this movie again. In fact, I would rather spew 10 times over. Thanks, Luke.
Thank you, Luke.
Thank you, Luke. Well, there's one thing that's way better than even Cocoa Pebbles.
Really?
It's our
No.
opening and closing theme song, the Psychobilly
Forgot
by the Psychobilly Forgot by the Reverend Horton Heat off the album Smoke 'em, if you got 'em.
I don't know if you know
I
this,
did
but
smoke them.
Yeah, if you smoke them, you probably had them already, so you should smoke what you got. Also, if you liked this episode, if you liked making bits great again, you should rate and review us on like Spotify and Apple Podcasts, wherever that thing is. We have TikTok, we have Twitter. You can do it if you want. Tell your friends about us.
There's a new invention just recently made called the email. That's right, recent in terms of the global scale of the Earth's age. Not really recent in any other regard. Email us. You can do that at junkhousemmailbox@gmail.com.
And I mean, as we say every week.
Oh, yeah, stay right there, Cocoa Krispies.
Oh, no.
Ooh.
Oh, no, he got a bowl of Krispies.
Cordell, I need to use the jerk room. Can you?
No, I'm busy.
Cordell.
Get
out.
My
turn. Mom said it was my turn in the jerk room.
No, it's my turn. You shut up. Oh yeah.
It's a psychobilly freakout!